Listen, man. We're gonna get right into this. As a man, you gotta understand that putting your hands on a woman ain't gonna do anything but mess your life up. You can't put your hands on a woman. And as this NBA star here, Kevin Porter Jr., went through his whole life playing basketball to make it to the NBA. You reach your goal that you looking for, your dream, and you put everything on the line because you wanted to hit your girlfriend. Now, I don't understand it. You know, I don't understand it. As a man, you gotta know how to control your temper. You have to know how to control your temper. It's very important. You can't get to the level that you've been dreaming and that other people dream about getting to and throw it all away because you can't control your temper. In this life, you got to know that it takes a long time to reach certain statuses. But instantly, they can be stripped away. People need to understand that. You think about all the days you work to get somewhere into a certain level, and you let your temper get to that point where you want to take it out on a woman. The woman's supposed to be your peace if you want a relationship. If you want that relationship, you supposed to get peace from your woman. If your woman is not giving you that sense of peace, then you need to move on. She's not for you. There's no way that you should take it upon yourself to feel that you got to put your hands on her. You risk everything that you work for, all the time that you put in to get there, and now you might lose everything. You made it to the Houston Rockets, a dream, and you put your hands on your girlfriend, hit her in the face, strangled her, had her running down the motel hallways, hollering help. Do you know that the NBA is going to review that and probably dismiss you? Is it worth it? You have to have self-control, fellas. Fellas, you have to have self-control. No woman is worth you putting her hands on her. It's plenty of women in the world. You can get another one. If the woman does not make you happy, putting your hands on her ain't gonna make you happy. It's not gonna happen. You gotta appreciate her if you wanna be with her, or else leave her. But you put everything you work for in danger the years it took to get to that level, and you threw it all away in a hotel because you were upset. We got to think, fellas. Nothing should get you to the point where as though you want to beat your woman. You put it all on the line for nothing. And I'm sure when he sits there and looks at this situation, he's kicking himself in the butt. I'm about to lose everything I worked for putting my hands on a woman. The downfall. When you got enough money to go find another woman. It takes common sense to understand that if you not getting along with the woman, you gotta depart. You gotta break up. Putting your hands on a woman ain't gonna get you nowhere. A woman will hurt more from you not speaking to her, from you not communicating, than punching her, choking her. And people don't understand that. Men, you gotta understand that. A woman will hurt more from you not speaking to her than you putting your hands on her. You are going to be the one to hurt behind putting your hands on a woman. Not the woman. That's a temporary pain that she's going to feel with a permanent scar, but a temporary pain. You are going to lose your career. Your accomplishments go out the window. There's no value in that. And as a man, you look like a little boy putting your hands on a woman. Big as you are, you're hitting your woman. If the woman provokes you and you feel like you gotta hit her, you need to remove yourself from the situation. That's not the situation for you. Every woman you meet is not going to be the one for you. Any woman you fall in love with and you feel that you love, she might not be the one for you. Making a mistake at that level when you reach the plateau is dumb. Men gotta understand, man, it's nothing worth you putting your hands on a woman. It's nothing worth you taking it to that level whereas though you feel you gotta have an abuse issue, domestic violence. Domestic violence is never going to solve anything. That is going to become an addiction. An addiction of when you get upset, you feel that you need to put your hands on a woman. And that's probably, allegedly, is what they're saying he did. That's probably already been going on. This is something that's probably been reoccurring. But this time, it went too far. It went to the point where she ran out in the hallway and other people got to see this. Hollering help. If you feel that you got to put your hands on a woman, you need to remove yourself from around that woman. That's not the woman for you. You risk everything you work for, all the time you put in on your craft to lose it because you felt that whatever she did to make you get that mad, that putting your hands on her was going to correct the situation. You strangled the girl. You punched the girl, allegedly. And now you got a case. Is it worth it? But he's only 23 years old, so when you're young, you tend not to see the bigger picture. You don't see that this here can destroy me. I can allow this situation to change my whole life. When as a youngin', all you did was probably play basketball. So that's all you know. And it might be hard for you to function if they take that away from you, which probably will happen, because the NBA doesn't want to be associated with someone that's beating women. They don't want to have their brand representing someone that's beating women. You got to think out here. You can't put yourself in a situation to lose everything that you worked for years for a minute of anger. It's easy to be done. It's easy. You got to appreciate when you make it to certain levels and understand that it's easy to be gone. You can lose it in an instant. But people don't see that. People don't pay attention to that. People don't value when they are blessed to an extent where some people wish they could have been. They think that this was given to me and this is how it's supposed to be. No, you can lose it. It can be gone. Value your level. Don't put your hands on a woman. If you can't love that woman and appreciate her, or she doesn't appreciate you, move on. It's other women in the world. How do you get to that point whereas you feel that you can't let this situation go and you got to put your hands on her? Life is short. And as a young guy that's 23 years old, you're going to look back and regret that. You're going to regret putting your career in jeopardy for something that was probably minor. But it probably started from something before, and you already started putting your hands on a woman. Once you start putting your hands on a woman, it becomes an addiction. It's no, I'm going to do it this time and I won't do it again. That's going to be your first result, to put your hands on a woman. You turn that into an addiction. It becomes a high. And men need to understand that. Anything you like in life becomes a high. If you get fulfilled from putting your hands on a woman, you'll do it again. Instantly. And you won't look back on it. And then as you reach higher levels, you think you're untouchable. You can always be broke down. Life will let you know that you have no control over being broke down. So appreciate when you make it to certain levels, fellas. Don't put yourself in that situation whereas you feel you got to put your hand on a woman. It's plenty of women out here. If one woman is not fulfilling you, go find another one. But a woman will hurt more from you not speaking to her than you putting your hands on her. You accomplish nothing from violence on a woman. You have to know in your heart, if you put your hands on a woman and go to jail, she's gonna move on to somebody else. So you don't accomplish nothing. So now, the woman that he was so upset over, she has to look to another man for comfort. So you got a case. She's going to be on to another man. And you might lose your career and got to deal with all this for what? Fellas got to think. You got to think. You got to value your position. If you don't value your position, you can lose it. And this guy here was at the top level. You made it to the NBA. And allow your emotions to get the best of you, whereas though you physically harmed your girlfriend. It's like guys get to tripping with that. At 23, you know how many women you can get at that level? You should never let a woman get you to that point. Remove yourself. And now you're going to regret that because they're going to probably get rid of you from the NBA. They don't want to be associated with that. Nobody wants to be associated with somebody beating on women. You're big, you're stronger than her. You can move on. You can find something else. I wish fellas would understand that there's no joy in beating a woman. You gain nothing from that. And now you're about to lose everything. This is going to be something that he's going to kick himself in the butt for years to come. And he has to sit and soak in this. He has to soak in this. This is deep. But this is his story. And any guy that's out there abusing women, you're going to get yours. Ain't nothing good coming to nobody that's beating on no women. You putting yourself in an addiction that is going to be hard to separate from. How do you love on a woman but beat her? And some women want a man to put their hands on her. Some women are into that. But if that's the type of woman she is, you got to get away from that. Ain't nothing good coming out of that. Because now the man done took it too far. He done bust the woman's face all up. Strangled her, probably got marks all around her neck. And you about to lose your career. If you feel You can't get along with a woman? Remove yourself. You can't make no woman do what you want her to do by violence. Violence is not going to get a woman to do what you want her to do. All she going to do is be scared to talk to you, do things behind your back, and eventually she's going to get away from you. It might be a little while, it might be longer. But you don't get no cool points for that. You done damaged your whole image behind that. Any man putting his hands on a woman and beating her, your image is tarnished. If you would have left the room and not spoke to her for a week, it would have registered different. It would have hit different. But I guess some guys don't know how to do that. You don't want to leave your girl alone because you thinking she might be having the communications with another man. So if I put my hands on her, it's going to show her I love her, I care. Man, that's a simple way of thinking. And in time, he's going to regret that. I'm sure the NBA is reviewing that right now. And they probably going to come down with a decision ASAP. Letting him know he's cut. We can't associate with that. That's not a part of our brand. And you worked for years to get to that point to let 1 second change your whole world. That's what they say. It could be 1 second to change your whole entire world. A man gets no respect for that, man. I hope as he grows that he can see that it wasn't worth it. It was worth nothing for you to put your hands on the girl that you sleep with. It hurts more to remove yourself. And I say that over and over. If you remove yourself, a woman will hurt more than you putting your hands on her and you hurting your own self. But people don't understand that. People don't understand that. They get the alcohol and different things in their system and get to raging and think they have control of the woman. A man has no control over nothing but himself. And if you can't control yourself and you afflict pain upon your woman, you a coward for that, man. Go find another woman. There's plenty of them out there. But men might not even been with the woman that long, and they try to make the situation that was temporary permanent. It could have been a temporary situation, but you was forcing a permanent situation. And now your career is on the line. I don't get it. To reach that level and you throw it all away. I'm sure his his parents is looking like, come on, man. We didn't teach you this way, man. Because his parents probably were always in his life pushing him through school. And I'm sure they probably was telling him, we didn't teach you like this. You get to this point and you want violence. NBA guy can have any woman you want, travel around the world, meet women all across the countries. But you want to beat this girl. You accomplished nothing. You got nothing from it but failure. To put all that work in to look like a failure, gotta smarten up, fellas. It's okay to be by yourself. Some people need to be by themselves. Some people need to be by themselves. If you know you can't get along, be by yourself. Don't ruin your whole career and image for a quick moment. When he wakes up out of this nightmare, he's going to be kicking himself in the butt. Man, why didn't I just walk away? Fellas, walk away. Walk away. You're going to meet plenty more women. You're going to meet plenty more women. 23 years old. And now, you ready to ruin your career. Straight stupid, man. It's dumb to put yourself in that situation, man. If you can, if you got young sons, talk to them. Let them know about ruining themselves at a young age for putting their hands on a woman. So many guys done fail in that situation. And they're going to continue to fall because they think domestic violence is the way to get your point across. And you're not getting nothing across. You're not getting nothing across but failure to yourself. You bringing yourself down and you causing pain towards the person that you sleep with. The person that you lay in bed with, you're causing pain and you sending yourself into failure. I hope that the brother will wake up and see, I can't do this no more. I can't put myself in that situation. Now, the NBA let him go. What are you going to do? That's all he knows is the NBA. So now, you got to get out there and bust a regular job. That's going to be different than running them suicides and them laps and shooting that ball. All because you wanted to hit your girl. You know how many women you can get at that level, man? But they don't teach them that in college. That's not taught in college. That should be taught in college. Don't lose everything because your temper puts you in a situation to hit a woman. Don't let everything go down the drain because you want to put your hands on a woman. I don't care if she's texting somebody, if she slept with somebody. That is not going to solve anything. That's not going to accomplish anything but tear your little empire down. Guys don't see it though, because you hear about it all the time. Celebrities, they think that they can buy their way out of the trouble. Once you put your hands on a woman, you in trouble. They don't want to hear it wasn't like that. They don't want to hear it. So I'm hoping the brother can figure his way out that situation and get through it. Any man that's having that problem at this moment, I hope you figure that out. I hope you get through the sick problem you have. Because if you don't, they got a place for you. They got a place for you. And it could be a short period of time out, or it could be a long period of time out. And some guys get deep into that and end up killing the woman. Sad. Take it that far, whereas though you've been putting your hands on this woman, and now you take it to the extent where you kill her. It's too many people out in the world. We get stuck in one area with a person and think that it's nothing else to see and ready to take it all the way there. It's a lot to life. It's a lot to life. But we get stuck in our little area and don't see nothing else and ready to risk everything when it's more to see. It's not about the setback, man. It's about the get back. I hope the brother get his life right and get through it. Life is short. It's not about the setback. It's about the get back. Now.